The Mela is spread across 40 acres of rocky and undulating land that surrounds the national capital of Delhi. Legend has it that a local tribal chief wanted to honor the sun god. That is why he built a step well and called the place Surajkund. The Surajkund Mela's biggest advantage is its closeness to Delhi. This is also perhaps why it attracts both Delhiites and visitors to the national capital in large numbers. Held every year in the month of February, this is a modern city fair that conjures up all the wonderful things India has to offer. And it does so close to the heart of India, being as it is barely 8 kilometers from Delhi's border. Though situated in Haryana, the Surajkund Mela brings together craftsmen, artisans and performers from all corners of the country. It also acts as a platform that brings together some of our South Asian and African neighbors. And in that, it becomes an important confluence of different cultural streams. Unlike a fair in the village, a fair in the city requires much more extensive planning and designing. I have with me the person who's designed the ambience for the Surajkund fair. She's a multifaceted designer, artist and dancer. She's Seerat Narendra, who's going to take us through a walk in this fair and tell us how and what inspired her to do what she did. Seerat, tell me, what was the basic design theme or design idea that you had in mind before you started working on this whole space?
I chose sun, the lord of energy that illuminates and energizes the whole world, and also connecting to the name of the event, Surajkund.
In 1987, the Haryana government selected this spot of land that overlooked a 10th century man-made kund or holy pond. Said to have been built by Surajpal, a Tomar chieftain, the pond today has dried up. But its fame has nonetheless survived in the form of a fair that comes alive every year during the short spring of the North Indian plains. Since the area falls under the green belt of the Haryana Ridge, Surajkund is also the natural habitat of the Indian peacock, which is the mascot of Haryana's Tourism Corporation. In fact, we are just standing next to a peacock here. This is a beautiful example of how Seerat has incorporated the national bird of India as well as the logo of Haryana Tourism, which is the state in which the Surajkund Mela is held every year. Tell us something about this.
Also peacock to represent all the magnificent, beautiful crafts.
Right.
How to represent in one form, in one element.
Right.
That also, and also the dancing peacock, welcoming all the guests.
It also stands for the joy and
Yes.
happiness that one feels
Absolutely.
coming to the Mela.
Absolutely. See, like you see these elements, these features,
Right.
which are created from bamboo and cloth.
Right.
And these rings are also done with bamboo. And these are representing the colors of the sun.
Right.
Besides, they also have this peacock feather,
Right.
symbolic
The eye
peacock,
of the
the eye,
peacock
yeah.
feather. As a fair, Surajkund combines the best of India's cultural diversity and beauty. Every year, the Mela administration chooses a theme state whose tableau gets a place of pride at the fair venue. This year, the theme state was Karnataka, whose rich and ancient cultural traditions were brought to light by its local artists and performers. So, what is the story that you will be telling through the dance?
Lord Bhagavan Shiva.
Shiva, right?
Shiva wife Drakshayani.
Okay.
Drakshayani goes to our father Dakshayagna, spire death.
She jumps into the fire.
Fire.
Right, right.
Drakshayani.
Right.
Shiva angry.
Shiva is angry.
Air put the
Open.
earth.
He opens his hair.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Burn the Virabhadra.
Okay.
Virabhadra says, Shiva says, Virabhadraka, you goes to Dakshavati. In Daksha Brahma,
Destroy.
this child,
Okay.
your mother Drakshayani, take the
Bring her back.
Back.
Bring her back.
Back.
Okay. So this entire story you will be telling through your dance.
Yeah.
Can you show us a bit of your dance?
Deva. Shambhuve. Vakratunda Mahakaya. Koti Surya Samuprabha. Nirvignam Kurume Deva. Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. Story, full story, 1 hour.
1 hour. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tell me, what was the theme that was given to you around which you had to create this whole ambience?
No, I was told that there's an international participation, and it is something which it was up to me to create.
Okay.
So they said Karnataka is a partner state, and Africa is going to be the partner continent.
Right.
So, as a creative artist, then I thought about it and I evolved this concept of sun.
Okay.
You know, because connecting everybody, whether irrespective of caste, creed, religion, country, state, the theme had to be
The sun is a universal symbol of creativity
sun,
and regeneration.
the lord of energy that
And light,
energizes
right.
and illuminates the whole world.
Right. But you know, very often when there's so many states involved and there's so many different colors and crafts and tradition and design elements involved, it gets a bit confusing for a person to give a all-encompassing feel to
Yes, that's
an
where the
area.
challenge.
So that's the challenge. How did you cope up with that?
No, because I think that, keeping simple in terms of, I've not gone in for very intricate motives or designs. It's the color, basically color and the form that I have played with.
Right.
And I've not tried to introduce too many colors, too many elements. You have a continuity of something, it leaves an impact rather than doing one scattered thing.
Right.
And yet we have variety. It's not one element which is replicated. We have variety over 30 elements, different elements that we have created.
In this age of fast connectivity and faster downloads, a fair like Surajkund has a valuable function, as it connects a largely urban audience with facets of India's fascinating dance and drama traditions. And in this mixing of the modern and the traditional, both sides get to have a lot of fun. What is it about Indian melas that sort of attracts so many people? And that includes Indians, not just outsiders, but it also
Absolutely.
attracts Indians. What is it about the mela?
Is the soul, the life, the color, and the multifaceted culture That is what is the India is all about, the beautiful India.
Also in the earlier, in Sanskrit, a day is called a divas. And divas is the term that we use today for a festival.
Yes.
So every day was a festival in a sense.
Yes.
That's why we probably had so many festivals.
Yes.
Where there was celebration and special alpana made and special buntings made and
Yeah.
special food made.
Yes.
So every day was a kind of celebration, and that sort of, in a way, explains the soul, as you said, the soul and core of
Absolutely.
India.
You see, it's while staying simple, we have to bring out the beauty. You see, India is such a magnificent land that if we go deep into every aspect, every branch of it, we can go very deep into it. But how to show in a nutshell? In a nutshell, in something which, as I said, everybody should be able to connect.
As a Mela, Surajkund is not just about the state in which it's situated. In fact, the idea here is to showcase the best of all that India's other states have to offer, by way of history, craftsmanship, food, dance and music. There's also a very strong desire to introduce a largely North Indian urban populace with glimpses of India's rural diversity.
You know, in the villages, there's a very keen sense of celebration. Where they celebrate their festivals with handmade, homemade stuff. Even their decoration is made from scratch. But in the cities, we have, in a way, lost touch with that. We buy it from the market, be it lights, be it the diyas, be it the powdered chalk that they use. Why do you think that has happened in the city?
In the city, because everybody is looking for quick results. And sometimes these handmade, homemade stuff requires, it requires some time and effort to prepare those things. But I think it's very important to keep alive the traditional cultures, the traditional ideas. And
Ways of doing things, yeah? Ways of doing things.
That's where my humble effort is also, that to keep alive some of the crafts, some of the things. Through my design work, that's what I do try and make an effort.
How do you think the whole ambience of the place affects a city dweller when he or she comes here? How does it affect him or her?
Affects, I think, to make them happy.
Yeah.
It's very important to make people feel happy and joyful.
And forget their
Forget
worries.
what is happy, absolutely. That's what the thing is about.
A big part of the process of being happy is food. And nowhere is this more true than in India, where food habits and language change every 100 kilometers or so. This year's theme of Karnataka brought its own special flavor by way of all that can be cooked and consumed.
What kind of food is being served here?
We have three types of food here. Like our theme is one state, many words. Like one Karnataka and many cuisines we got. We have three types of cuisines. One is South Karnataka and North Karnataka and Coastal Karnataka. In North Karnataka, we have prepared. Most of people eat jolad roti and sajjar roti like gunpangla, and the sweet is bele holige, dharwad peda, and gokak kardantu.
This thing that he's making looks very interesting.
Yeah,
Can you tell
this
us
is
about?
Gundu Pangala.
Okay.
This is Paddu is called as another name is called Paddu also. This is a batter of rice and mixed with some chopped onion and chili. And put it in a put oil and little things and cook it 5 minutes. It's like a gola.
So we have here a plate of puttu,
Paddu.
paddu, a plate of paddu with
Chutney.
coconut chutney.
Yeah, this is a red chutney. This is a chili.
Okay, chili chutney and a green coconut chutney.
Coconut chutney.
Let's see how this paddu tastes. It's really yum. Please have. When is this made normally?
Morning breakfast.
Breakfast. This is a breakfast dish.
Breakfast.
This is the odige, it's a sweet dish
Sweet dish,
made with jaggery.
jaggery and dal, and covered with some maida and soji,
Maida and suji.
and
It is
garnished with little ghee.
pure ghee.
Desi ghee.
Very nice. What are the occasions when this is made?
This for festivals.
On festivals. What festival?
Like Ugadi,
Okay.
Ugadi and Dasara.
Like the sun and the peacock, another aspect of the Mela that Seerat designed was the tree. And by placing her different versions of the tree around the Mela venue, she created a unique contrast of natural trees with her own man-made ones.
These are one of my masterpieces. I've named them pleated trees.
Pleated trees.
Pleated tree because it's all with the pleats. You know, it's bamboo and the pleat cotton
It's
fabric.
bunched up together.
Bunched up together. We created these petals
Ah,
and with a golden ball right on top. And the
Wow.
hues of the from starting from the lemon yellow
right.
to
It gets darker to the bottom.
darker, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, even selection of the colors.
And
was,
what is inside? Is there a plastic thing?
No, it's bamboo.
A bamboo.
It's all
turned bamboo.
yes. It's bamboo. I mean, there was a lot of effort that went into selecting the colors, the right shades.
Right, yeah. Because
to get that
as soon
effect.
as you enter, you see this thing, it gives a huge
Yeah.
visual impact.
Yeah.
It's,
The Mela is also a great opportunity for local people to engage with different foreign cultures. This brings them closer to the larger picture of humanity, its music and its dance.
Surajkund ka Mela is today synonymous with the cultural life of the National Capital Region. Organized annually since the past 27 years, this Mela attracts artisans and craftsmen not just from India but from countries of South Asia and Africa.
À la fin du spectacle, j'explique Iron.
When I try to dance, I try just to explain to everyone, to Indian people.
He dances as well.
Yes,
Yes.
dances.
Can you show us a step of your dance?
Tu peux nous montrer un peu le pas de danse que vous dansez?
Yeah, no problem. बता तो कहते बता तो कहते आयु अपने चुमरावा यो कोता तो कहते
Wonderful, wonderful.
बता तो कहते बता तो कहते बता तो कहते mama,
Volume,
yeah,
volume.
yeah, bill finish. Yeah, mama,
Yeah, Baba way.
yeah, mama,
Yeah, Baba way.
yeah, mama, yeah, yeah, mama,
Baba
yeah,
way. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, mama, yeah.
Yeah,
Mama, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
SAARC and African countries have a special place at the Surajkund Mela. Though neighboring countries have been coming to Surajkund in the past, this is the first time that African countries too are participating.
This is the first time that Surajkund has an international feel to it. There are stalls representing various African countries and many SAARC countries, as well as some from other parts of Southeast Asia. I'm here at the stall of Zambia, and Agnes here is going to tell me something about her country, Zambia. Agnes, tell me, what kind of stuff do you have on display?
Here we have different types of things made out of wood. The wood is called ebony, and we have some beads here. We have some key holders.
Most of this is hand carved, right? From single pieces of wood.
Yes.
It's hand carved.
Yes.
Okay. And what is this? What is this?
This is a jewelry bowl where you can put jewelry.
What is it made of?
It's made of malachite stone.
Okay. And malachite is only found in your part of the African continent.
No, I think it's common in other countries as well.
Okay. This jewelry box is made of malachite. It's a rare stone that is found in the African continent. A large part of it is also found in Zambia, right?
Yes.
It's a beautiful textured stone, you can see, which shows different layers of sedimentation that have happened over the years. It's lovely. अफगानिस्तान से आयशा है हमारे साथ। आयशा, ये बताइए, ये जो काम है, आप कहाँ रहते हैं कारीगर ज़्यादातर?
ये कारीगर ज़्यादा विलेजों में है। औरतें मेरे साथ काम करता है और अलग अलग काम है। गजनी का है, पक्तिया का है, कतवास का है, सब जगह का अलग काम होता है। और नॉर्थ अफ़गानिस्तान में भी अलग काम है। सब लोगों हमारे साथ काम करता है। हमारा बड़ा हैंडीक्राफ्ट का कंपनी है और ज़्यादा हमारा कारीगर जो है औरतें हैं अफ़गानिस्तान।
ये जो काम है, इसकी क्या खासियत है, स्पेशलिटी क्या आप कहेंगे अफ़गानिस्तान की जो एम्ब्रॉयडरी है उसकी?
ये काम जो है ये ग्राफ दूजी कहते हैं। बहुत बारीक काम है।
ओके।
सिल्क धागे से बनता है।
सिल्क के धागे से होता है ये काम?
होता
और
है।
किस एरिया का है ये काम?
ये काम जो है ये गजनी में ज़्यादा
गजनी का काम है ये,
का काम
और
है।
सिल्क के धागे पे
ये काम
सूती कपड़े पे है।
ये कॉटन में।
कॉटन पे है। ये जो ज्वेलरी है, ज्वेलरी भी विमेन बनाती हैं कि
ये ज्वेलरी जो है ये बहुत पुराना ज्वेलरी है।
अच्छा।
ये 7 साल 50 साल पुराना काम है। ये सब हाथ से बना हुआ है और बहुत मेहनत का बना हुआ है। इसलिए अभी अगर इसको नया बनाओ तो बहुत महंगा हो जाएगा। तो ये मैं विलेजों से औरतें से लेता हूँ। ये अज़ाराजात जो है, कतवास, बख्तिया, गजनी, सब जगह अलग अलग डिज़ाइन है। अफ़गानिस्तान में 2500 डिफरेंट पत्थर होता है।
ओके।
और उसमें महंगा भी है, सस्ता भी है।
ओके।
एक्सपेंसिव बहुत होता है। एमराल्ड जो है, रूबी है। हाँ, रूबी है, लपीस है, बीरूज, हाँ, तुरमलीन, डिफरेंट स्टोन है। अफ़गानिस्तान में बहुत सारे स्टोन हैं।
The Pakistani stall is exclusively dedicated to onyx work, which is based in Sindh, especially in Karachi. I have here with me Kashif, who will explain to me how onyx, big blocks of onyx are transformed into this exquisite work. Kashif, ये बताइए, ये onyx कहाँ से आता है पहले?
onyx इसकी माइनिंग सर है बलूचिस्तान के अंदर। फिर वहाँ से माइनिंग है और टोटल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो है इसकी कराची के अंदर है। कराची का हमारा एक एरिया मंगोपीर का एरिया, वहाँ पे टोटल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग है और शोरूम डिस्प्ले, और वहीं से पूरे वर्ल्ड में एक्सपोर्ट वहीं से। ओनिक्स की।
ओनिक्स की क्या खासियत है?
ओनिक्स की खासियत ये है सर, एक तो इसमें इस ओनिक्स के अंदर कलर्स इतने होते हैं, बहुत ज़्यादा कलर्स होते हैं, और ये टोटल ट्रांसपेरेंट होता है।
ये शेप हाथ से दिया गया है कि मशीन का है?
सर इसको शेप मशीन से दिया गया है, लेकिन इसके ऊपर टूल्स हैं टोटल हैंडमेड।
अच्छा।
यस।
अच्छा, ये जो लेयर्स आती हैं इसमें, ये लेयर्स कैसे, ये स्टोन की खासियत है?
सर यही ओनिक्स की खासियत है,
अच्छा।
इसके अंदर लेयर्स डिफरेंट टाइप्स के होते हैं, डिफरेंट कलर्स होते हैं इसके।
हमारे मध्य प्रदेश में धार है, धार में एक झाबुआ इलाका है जहाँ पर ये आदिवासी लोग रहते हैं और ये अपने हाथ से बनाई हुई ज्वेलरी का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। वो लोग मोतियों से उनको बहुत ज़्यादा लगाव रहता है। होली के टाइम पर इनका एक पर्व होता है जिसमें वो लड़का लड़की को पसंद करता है। तो उसमें लड़कियां है ना, ये अपने हाथ के बनाए हुए आभूषण पहनती हैं लड़के को रिझाने के लिए, या वो उनको पसंद करें। तो
आपको कैसे आइडिया आया कि आप इसको बनाएं?
क्योंकि मैं भोपाल की हूँ।
अच्छा।
और मेरी मम्मी को ये काम आता था, और भोपाल में पर्स के काम बहुत होते हैं, मोतियों का काम होता है पर पर्स बनते हैं। पर मेरा इंटरेस्ट हमेशा ज्वेलरी की तरफ ही ज़्यादा था। तो अब थोड़े से बच्चे, मेरे शादी के बाद बच्चे बड़े हुए, थोड़ा फ्री टाइम हुई तो मैंने इसको बनाया, मेरे हस्बैंड को दिखाया। पहली बार उन्होंने देखा तो बोले ये तो बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है, अब तुम चाहो तो इसको कर सकती हो। तो फिर मैंने ये धीरे धीरे अपना इसको बनाना चालू किया। इसके लिए अब स्टेट अवार्ड के लिए मैंने इसको भेजा। अप्रैल में भेजा, नवंबर में मेरे को इसका फर्स्ट प्राइज मिल गया। इससे मेरा मनोबल और बढ़ता गया और मेरे महिलाएं और जुड़ती गई मेरे साथ में। ट्राइबल्स जो लड़कियां पहनती वो उनके जो मोती है ना थोड़े रफ होते हैं, उनकी डिज़ाइन भी थोड़ी सी ऐसी रहती है, मोती इधर उधर हो जाता है, परंतु उसको मैंने आधुनिक रूप दिया है ताकि वो शहर की महिलाएं भी उसको पहन सकें। और हर शहर में बहुत पसंद करती हैं मेरी ज्वेलरी को।
Rural Haryana is known for its robust village life. It's also a state that has given many award-winning international and national sportspersons to the country. So it's but natural that a fair like this celebrates the best-known sportsmen and women of the state.
In a fair that aims to take with it the entire length and breadth of the country, it is not easy to pick favorites. But as we keep going on in this journey of the fairs of India, we realize that India is the land of colors and symbols, which, though pretty in themselves, are often carriers of a deeper philosophical and aesthetic value. And this truly makes India the oldest living culture on earth.
The amazing thing about the human endeavor is that it changes shape and form with the passage of time. So what was once a stepwell dedicated to the sun god is today a world-renowned fair that's spreading its light and color in all directions. With that, we've come to the end of our episode on the Surajkund Mela. With me, Dheeraj Singh. And so it's time to say thanks for watching. Namaskar.